If you take up more of my time today, do you understand?
Well, ma'am, ma'am, don't put your hands on me. Ma'am, don't put your hands on me. There.
You down for my sake.
Why are you, ma'am?
Okay.
You're taking time for yourself. I'm a public citizen. I'm on a public sidewalk.
On a public sidewalk outside the Rhode Island National Guard headquarters, a man quietly records a government building exercising what he believes is a protected right. At first, the exchange is calm, but suspicion quickly takes over. Officers question his presence, his purpose, and demand identification despite no clear crime being named. He refuses, standing firm on constitutional grounds, asking instead for names, and badge numbers. Voices tighten. Patience fade. What began as a simple First Amendment audit escalates into threats of obstruction and detention. The camera keeps rolling as authority clashes, with civil liberty ending not with answers, but with handcuffs and a lingering question about how freely our rights are really respected.
How you doing today?
I'm all right.
If you want to disregard.
What are you doing over here?
Videotaping.
What are you videotaping?
Facility.
Why are you videotaping the facility?
Okay.
It's my own purposes.
So, what's going on?
I don't answer questions.
Do you have any ID on you, bud?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, we got a call for a suspicious person, okay? Because this is kind of suspicious behavior.
Okay, what crime do you suspect me of committing?
So, all right, before we act stupid, okay? Let's just talk about when you're standing in front of a facility that's a government building. You're filming it like that. You want the attention of the security guards, right? There might be some cause for concern for who you are and if you intend to do anybody any harm over here.
Well, I have no ill will.
All right, well, I can't take your word for it, okay?
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to identify yourself.
Well, do you know that we're standing in a public property?
That's fantastic.
And
I'm
unless
the police,
you're...
okay?
I understand.
I'm investigating something right now.
Okay, so am I.
Service, okay?
So am I.
What are you investigating?
I'm a private investigative journalist gathering content for a story. And you should know that unless I'm being suspected of a crime, I don't have to provide ID.
Well, until I can determine that you are not committing a crime, I'm going to ask you for your ID.
Well, I think I'm going to have to decline to that, ma'am. Do you have what's your name and badge number?
You can decline. It's on my chest.
What's your name? I don't see your name in your chest.
Well, you haven't identified yourself to me either. So
I don't have to, ma'am. You're a government official. You're entitled to identify yourself.
Fantastic.
What's your name and badge number?
If you do not identify yourself to me,
yes,
and we continue to do this,
yes,
can you tie me up?
Yes.
Okay. Let's not make a bigger thing than we have to.
It's not. I'm just doing a lawfully protected.
Can you identify yourself as a journalist then?
I don't have to, ma'am. This is the United States of America. No, I don't, ma'am.
I think you need to review the laws.
Maybe you need to review the laws.
Nope.
Maybe you need to review the laws, ma'am.
Okay. What's going to happen?
Do you have a supervisor?
What's going to happen is you're going to identify yourself. If you choose not to identify yourself, because now I've asked you about 4 times already.
Not gonna happen.
Okay? Then this is gonna rise to the level of obstruction of justice, because I have to figure out
what crime. What crime do you suspect me?
You won't tell me what you're doing here.
I already told you, ma'am.
It's highly suspicious.
I already told you, ma'am.
No, you're not explaining.
Can I speak to your supervisor?
If you simply identify yourself,
well, ma'am,
and explain what's going on here, then we don't have an issue.
I already told you.
But I'm gonna start to get aggravated if you take up more of my time today. Do you understand?
Well, ma'am.
Okay.
You're taking time for yourself. I'm a public citizen. I'm on a public sidewalk, recording a public building. Unless you're suspecting me of committing any crimes, then I suggest for you to treat me. Ma'am, don't put your hands on me. Ma'am, don't put your hands on me.
I'm just putting you down for my safety.
Why are you, ma'am? Why are you? Am I being detained?
Put that down. You can't have anything in your hands right now. Put that down. I'm ordering you to put that out of your hand.
I do not consent to any seizures or searches.
Drop that out of your hand now.
I do not consent to any seizures or searches.
That's fine. You don't have to.
What crime do you suspect me of committing? What crime?
My safety. I'm asking you to put that down.
She's patting you down for what?
I'm not asking you. I'm telling you.
Down for what?
This is an illegal detention. What you're doing right now? Yes, it is, because I am a private citizen gathering content for a story, and you guys are harassing me. I will file a formal complaint on you, ma'am.
Fantastic.
I guarantee you're gonna leave here before I do, and you're not gonna get my ID. I guarantee you, and you're burning me with your engine. You're burning me with your engine in my hand.
Okay, have a seat right now.
I'm not having a seat.
Okay,
I am a private citizen.
In your hands right now.
You guys,
understand?
You guys are violating my rights. You guys are violating my rights. I have not crossed any. What's your name and badge number, sir?
On a public sidewalk, a man records a government building, calmly asserting has a private citizen doing nothing illegal, but the moment officers step in, tone shifts, commands replace questions, hands reach out, he asks if has been detained, demands to know what crime has suspected, often refuses consent to searches, engines idle, close tempers rise, and accusations of rights violation fill the air. He asks for names, badge numbers, and a supervisor insisting transparency works both ways. What should have been a brief encounter turns into a tense standoff fueled by suspicion, authority, and frustration, showing how quickly a lawful act can spiral when rights and power collide.
What's your name?
Have a seat.
Nobody's identifying themselves. I'm holding my phone because this is for my safety, ma'am.
Hold your phone, have a seat.
This is for my safety. Do you have any body cams?
Have a seat.
I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. You failed to identify yourself. As a government official, I demand for you to contact your supervisor right away.
I'm her supervisor.
You're her supervisor, sir.
Yeah.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
That's 422. You can read it yourself.
Okay, and what's your last name, sir?
Listen to me. What are you doing here today?
Sir, well, right now what we're doing is wasting our taxpayers' money and harassing good citizen that's only gathering some content for a story. There's no reason for you guys to put your hands on me and search me and do what you do, because this is not Nazi Germany. This is the United States of America, and I will be filing a formal complaint on you, and you will be hearing from me. I promise. Sir,
Do you have an idea?
sir, I do have an ID. I don't have it on me, and with all due respect, you should know that unless I'm being suspected of a crime, I do not have to provide that information. On the other hand, you guys have failed all to provide me with your name.
Where'd you park your vehicle?
Ma'am, that's none of your concern.
No, it really is.
That's none of your concern.
Exactly my
This is the United. You guys do, listen, you guys do whatever you guys want. They have to do then.
Sir, what's your name?
I'm not answering questions.
That's some 25.
Okay. We can do this very simply. We just want to make sure, verify who you are, okay? What you're doing is engaging in suspicious activity. We got called here.
So I'm being detained.
We're talking.
Am I being detained?
Yes.
Yes, you're being,
Under suspicion of what crime?
we're investigating that right now.
Then you have no authority of detaining me.
well, see,
This should be a consensual. This should be a consensual conversation. No, what's your name and badge number, sir?
Here's the thing.
Listen, you don't speak for him. What's your name and badge number?
Officer Quali,
Can we?
badge 49.
I appreciate that, sir.
Okay. So listen, I'm asking what your name is, okay?
Not gonna happen.
Okay.
So you guys go ahead and do whatever you need to do. I'm not gonna answer any more questions. I will be contacting my lawyers for what you guys just did to me. This is invasion of my privacy. This is invasion of my rights. You guys are putting your hands in my pocket. I did not consent to any seizures or searches, and you guys will be hearing from me. I promise you. I promise you. I promise all of you. Thank you for identifying yourself, sir. The only one that's done it since I've been here. I've been illegally detained for absolutely no reason. And this lady right here, which I don't know her name yet, 516, will be hearing from me. And I'm sure you guys have a captain for the internal affairs that's gonna want to have a talk about this. I promise you. I promise you. You have illegally detained me. You put my hand in that burning hood. You're gonna hear from me.
I think you like this attention right now.
No, you guys are wasting our money. You guys work for the people.
Wasting my time.
No, well then leave. You're free to go. You're dismissed. Because what? We pay for your salary, and you need to stand away from me because
I
you're
pay my salary.
you pay your salary. As far as I know, we pay for your salary.
You'd be free to leave if you were willing to.
I will be free to leave, and I'm not gonna comply with you because you are a jerk. Okay?
Sure.
Yes. There's other ways of approaching people, and I'm not a fucking criminal for you guys to be treating me like
Start
this.
screaming and
Okay?
swearing on the sidewalk.
Well, apparently you would do the same thing if somebody approaches you demanding stuff from you after you haven't done absolutely
You're
nothing.
filming at a restricted area. They have legitimate concerns about why you're over here.
They can have whatever
That's
concerns,
why you-
and you guys should be professional enough to post up over here and ask people whatever it is that you need to ask in a nicely manner, not aggressive manner like the unidentified officer over here does.
Well,
If you know me,
Well, I don't know you, but I appreciate you identifying yourself.
Maybe we can start over.
I would definitely, yes, I would definitely speak to you, sir. What was your name again?
Equality.
Laquali. Okay, well, sir, I appreciate you identifying yourself as as your duties, demand. Yes.
They said they asked you what you were doing, right? They assumed you were filming the property.
I am.
Okay. Can't film the property.
That's
why we're here.
That's not.
That's the only reason why.
I am going to have to disagree with you, sir, because this is a public sidewalk.
What's the reason why?
Stand up, please. You're under arrest. I'm under arrest.
Yep.
On a public sidewalk outside a government facility, a man stands, recording, quietly asserting his rights as a private citizen. Officers approach, questioning him, claiming suspicion. But unable to specify a crime, he repeatedly asks if his being detained, refuses searches, and demands names, badge numbers, and supervisors. Tension flares. He insists his rights are being violated, documenting everything for his own safety. Exchanges grow. Heated accusations fly, yet he remains calm, standing on legal principles despite his insistence on lawful conduct. The situation escalates after prolonged standoff filled with frustration and claims of harassment is finally placed under arrest, highlighting the fragile balance between authority and individual freedom.